All right, that's going live. Hold on, let me. I think I got the link for it. All right, we are live now. Damn, I got 48 pinned posts on my Facebook. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, kid. Yo, and she look like Kim, okay? Damn, what you cooking? This shit smell fire as hell. You got some muffin? Nigga smell good, man. Noodles on the million. Ain't no more grab me stuff like this. What? Man, but I'm fucking cooking right now.
All right. Okay, we got AC Soldier. What's up, AC Soldier? Tuning in. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Everything's up and set. We're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, everybody, welcome to the BFC talk show. First time we're actually live streaming the talk show. The video will be uploaded later. Along with me, I have my three guests with me. I have Ono is Megatron, also known as Tate Washington. Sumo Trey, also known as Tyrone, and we got Zeno, also known as Zeno, with us as well. Today's topic is pretty much just about BFC itself, its current condition, the future for it, stuff like that, whatever plans they got and things of that nature. The reason why I decided to do the broadcast is because the last couple of weeks BFC's name has been getting brought up in a lot of different conversations and streams and videos and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and discuss BFC for today. Well, we're going to try and keep it no more than maybe 40 minutes or so. We don't want to go too long, but we'll do what we can. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. What's up, Carl? Comment, in the live stream. Tyrone and them, they're going to be asking questions as well and stuff like that, and I'm gonna ask her. Well, no matter what they are, no matter how hard they are, I'm gonna go ahead and try to answer them best I can. So, all right, who wants to go first, and how you doing?
I could go first, man.
All right, we'll go with Zeno.
I mean, I'm back on Zeno. Kind of glad. A lot of more respected fighters. Shit. DG coming in, trying to act like that is shit, but everything is lit. Everybody's hype. That's what we need. So let's just try to have fun with this stuff, man. And as far as BFC, loved it. Still do, respect it. And let's just see what we got to talk about.
All right, tell you what you gotta say for your intro starter.
Yeah, I ain't really got too much to say. I was trying to see what this thing talking about.
Oh man, don't be wasting, don't be coming in here pulling up dead space, man. You going to introduce yourself, say what you got in mind and stuff like that before we start actually going the whole questionnaire and stuff.
I mean, I already said everything, man. Like, I'm just glad to be here and be a part of the whole situation.
All right, Tyrone, go ahead and introduce yourself and do what you gotta do.
Oh, my bad.
This nigga internet always suck.
He did one or two.
I told this nigga,
Oh, shit, bitch ass. Oh, my bad, y'all.
Yeah, I told this nigga that already, son. This nigga don't listen.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. Yo, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Sumo, a.k.a. Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? Here to fuck bitches long, make it style. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. DOG. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm a dog. You know what I'm saying? But, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, we got a lot of things to make clear and get the record straight. So, y'all had fun listening to these ugly ass niggas.
All right, all right. Trey, also try to speak up a little bit more, Trey, when you talking. You sound a little far away.
He can't.
Yeah,
His internet can't go over so high,
Hey, can y'all hear me there?
it's about the same a little bit. AC Soldier says, AC Soldier says McDonald's Wi-Fi. Huh?
Facts. That just $1 a day you could feed a kid Wi-Fi, nigga.
All right. Okay. All right. So who want to go first with the questions? Who want to go first with the questions and want to get to the bottom line of whatever they got on their mind and shit like that?
Speak the question, and I guess we'll jump to.
No, I'm saying like y'all are asking. Y'all are asking the questions.
You check it. Why BFC don't wanna get down with the PSO battle plan, fam? Like what y'all did? What y'all?
One more time. I couldn't hear you at the end. It's like you cut out.
Why does BFC not?
What the fuck?
Why he keep cutting out?
He want to figure out why. He want to figure out why y'all guys are not in the clan war, but we already had this discussion. Like,
well, I mean, yeah, he want to hear from me, even though I've already said it multiple times, but I'll go ahead and say it. Oh, right now, currently, BFC is not doing any clan wars as far as BFC is not doing a clan war as far as Xenoverse because BFC needs to get away from Xenoverse because it is what damaged the brand in the first place.
Right.
After after having gone on so much of a streak and then people separating and then beef starting and stuff like that, BFC was the not the other branches of BFC, but the Xenoverse part of BFC caused a huge damper on the clan itself. So, with that being said, I figured to eliminate the beefs, to get everything calmed down, to get, especially my mood back on track as far as like how I want to build the clan and stuff like that, because it killed it for me. It killed it for me because of all the aggression and stuff that was going on, mainly from the Xeno branch. So, if I can get that under control, then I can kind of drive back for myself to keep the brand going and get these other branches up and running like the way I want to and things like that.
This nigga left the party.
He left the party. Well, hopefully he can come back in. But that answers that answers the question for why they're not doing the clan wars as far as Xenoverse. People are not listening. That we're open to stuff for other things, but not Xenoverse. We're more than happy to do clan battles in Overwatch, Pokemon, Call of Duty, Injustice, Street Fighter, all them other games. But right now, the Xenoverse branch is on hush mode.
Got you.
You ain't hear none of that. Your ass was gone, nigga.
Look, bro, that ain't the point. I feel you. Okay, that almost worked.
Alright. You got anything else? I know you got more. You probably got the most questions, fucking Trey.
It's mine. We gonna get down to the nitty gritty here. I got a few questions, but I'm gonna let somebody else take on for a minute.
Let's see. Kyle Dillard says, "Damn. So does that mean you're gonna have to restart?" No, I'm not. We're not really restarting. Carl says, skill-wise of BFC was amazing, but communication was terrible as fuck. Yes, it was. Communication was terrible as fuck at some points because of a lot of aggression and things like that. And people didn't have if they did have the heart to talk to someone else, it was not on a friendly level. So it was too much competitive. It was really is too much competitive. It was really too much competitiveness. That's what the issue was. It was very, very competitive over in BFC. So
it's not a lot. A lot of testosterone and men's uses going around.
And then BOO talk show. Oh, that's Nick. Okay, Nicholas says Xenoverse was dying. Yeah, it was. It dies and then it picks up for about a week and a half when a DLC drops.
This nigga wildin'.
Hey, real shit though, I'm putting it like this with Xenoverse, bro. It's like Xenoverse 1 first came out. I had last year I had played with like the last two, and that was like a year before that. So like I played Xenoverse on my homie game the first day it came out because I didn't know it was coming out. I wasn't looking for it. Like, and then when I found out, like this, the first one is kind of the closest to fucking MMO for Dragon Ball as possible. That's what drug a nigga to that shit. Cause as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the stuff we live for. Like something we watch as a kid, and then you can actually create your own character and play. But what the downside came in when the fight got competitive, and I feel like it got like that because they didn't give us a platform. They just gave us the game. They didn't like Call of Duty and all these other big games. Like they have a platform. They have places you can go do this. Like all
Yeah,
we had was the internet,
but
and there's a lot of internet trolls.
but see the issue with Xenoverse was, I said it before the first one came out. The only problem with Xenoverse itself is that they're giving it MMO aspects, but it's not an MMO. If you're going to do that, that's something you have to put time and effort into as a developer, like Final Fantasy and Grand Theft Auto and stuff like
Yeah, I
that.
agree.
They're not going to do that, especially with Dragon Ball. They can do it, they're just not going to, because you know why? Dragon Ball has too much of a fan base to keep up. People, no matter what, no matter how much they give us, people still going to cry for more.
True.
Now that people finally
You know,
got they don't got a Super Saiyan 4 transformation, but they got the Super Saiyan 4 outfits, which is just as good. Is just as good. Now that they got that, people are going to ask to become giant. Like I already seen people asking to become giant apes while Super Saiyan 4. So like it's like people are going to keep asking for more and more and more. And even if they do give us everything, people are going to be like, oh well, what about, can we get Super Saiyan 6 from Epsilon? No, we can't. So it's if you're gonna do an MMO, do it right. Don't give half-ass MMO to where it has a whole lot of broken objects in the game, and then you don't plan to fix them.
Man,
And the reason why they
don't.
don't plan to fix that stuff is a couple months ago, before they announced Fighters, I told y'all they was going another direction because Namco loves flipping games like crazy. So
There's some hoes. I don't like them Dragon Ball Z games. I'm gonna be honest. It literally is Marvel versus Capcom. It was Dragon Ball Z character.
it's a competitive fighter, man. That's how it is.
Like you can't just give us Xenoverse for 2 years and then it's like, all right, look, now y'all.
Well,
No.
Xenoverse isn't doing as good as people think it is. It's sold. The first one sold a lot of copies. The second one didn't even sell that many copies because people were tired of it. And then on top of that, people refuse to buy the DLC if they don't have the season pass.
Shit, I never went to
Buy the
DLC for
DLC
first.
without season pass. I just always get the hell.
Yeah. So like, if you didn't get the season pass, a lot of people was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not paying for that.
James.
Yeah.
Let's just stop the bullshit. Is Hollow Fighter ever going back to BFC?
Fuck.
That's what niggas really
no.
want to know. That's what niggas really want to know. Nobody wants to hear about
Real,
how
real.
niggas
And I said, fuck no, never, ever again. He
That's
wasn't
not
supposed
what I heard.
to.
I heard you talking to you on the sideline like, yo, I'm sorry.
No, he not. He ain't talking to me. No, he wasn't supposed to come back the first time. But who wanted him back in?
Anthony.
No, not no Anthony, nigga, you. And I told you he can come back as long as you keep him on a leash. And that nigga ripped that leash straight off your wrist.
I fucking agree. Because I ain't had the patience for that shit.
So yeah.
Hollow Fighter was one of the realest fighters ever, bro.
So
his skill and antics.
that's your answer on Hollow Fighter. He will never
Hollow
ever.
Fighter coming to dog. I'm gonna hit that nigga up.
There's
Can't control that nigga, dog.
there's three people that will never ever in their life get back in BFC, no matter what they do, and Hollow Fighter is one of them.
Who the other two, man?
The other two is Cody Green and Charlie Nichols.
Look, man, Cody.
Nah, it's you,
Cody pretty
nigga.
much is Hollow Fighter if you really think about it.
Cody Green. Hollow was our issue outside the community. He didn't really cause too much inside. It's outside.
Yeah. Y'all
Cody
fucked up because I
Cody
literally-
caused us trouble inside and outside. And Charlie just co-signed with whoever was causing trouble. So yeah, Hollow. You know, we started off good in Smite, and Hollow single-handedly got us booted from the Smite community.
Damn.
Single-handedly?
Single-handedly got us booted from the Smite community.
Hey, that nigga, hey, he got a reputation on this though, for real. Niggas don't know. If you Google Hollow Fighter Game
So-
Attack, you gonna find shit on Game FQs and everything.
And we
They do
was-
not like Hollow.
And we were doing good on Smite. When we had our first one was against TDC. We smashed them. We had a rematch against them, and we lost by 1. And then we fought another clan. What was they called? I think they were called God Clan, and we beat them. We barely beat them, though. We barely beat them by the skin of our teeth. And then that's when Hollow went on his 1v1s and his 3v3 stuff and was just trash talking everybody. And put BFC's name in it, so they like, if you a BFC, they was like, if you a BFC, yeah, basically it said it, and then it was like, if you a BFC member, get your ass out of here. Yeah, he got us removed from the Smite community. So he does too much. He does too much collateral damage, man.
That's the nigga who go to save the building from being destroyed. You know, save the people in the building and destroy the building in the process.
I haven't even been paying attention to the chat, man. Let's see. Maybe I can give you an aspect from a guy. Do we have a new channel trying to rebrand himself to? He said Hollow has a new channel trying to give himself a new name.
Real shit. I fought that nigga on Xenoverse like 2 days ago. He's not dirty anymore. Like he actually.
Okay. Nicholas wants to be inside the chat. Well, we do got room for one more. Ian didn't make it, so Morales, BOO clan.
Yo, I don't know if BOO is.
Yeah.
My nigga Nick.
Yeah.
Good.
I sent him an invite up in here. Alright, okay, so what other questions y'all got for me as far as BFC and stuff like that? Who's next? Who got something on their mind they want to get off for? Any rumors? Any what?
Why you trip out on me and didn't even let me get a chance?
Yo.
Hold on, I couldn't hear you. Nick was talking. What's up, Nick? But what you say, Trey?
What the fuck is BLO talk show? Who is this?
That's Nick.
I was good, Nick.
Yo, what's good, Tay? What's good, James? What's good, Simone?
What'd you say, Trey? That nigga cutting out again. It's like the nigga with the worst internet want to talk the most, huh?
Yeah. Is it?
Okay, so what you trying to say, Sumo?
This is exhausting. Well, yeah, and all the shit went down with DOG and BFC. And I was literally trying to stop all commotion from happening, and all you did was, now it's a war.
You trying to stop all commotion from happening? When and what you talking about?
Alright, so when the whole DOG shit happened, and I was creating it, I legit had a situation where I was gonna be telling you and everything, like how it was like I was coming to you, but you fired off from seeing me create a page.
You talking about the first time? You talking when y'all first left?
Hold on, put the other headphones in. You know, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you might want to do that. 'Cause I can't pick out what he's saying.
Yeah, he's getting cut off. But like, what I saw what happened on the page, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on this time? I was like a lot of shit.
Wait, the fact that you say this time, you not disrespectful.
It's all good, Tay. It's all good. That's what this is for. That's what this is for.
It's not in that sense that I was trying to be disrespectful. It's like It's like I saw a lot of things happen. I was like, is everything all right? Like, is everything okay? Like, what the, like what happened? I was like, this is like popping up like all of a sudden because I get the notifications like on like the Overwatch page because I do play Overwatch with you guys sometimes. So
Yeah.
I was like, what happened? So I want.
This what happened, man. I'm gonna tell you exactly how this shit went.
Oh
Cause
boy.
nobody got the full story until I guess after everything happened. But I was in BFC. I think Tay had recruited me, and I was in Mount Olympus, and like it was like a lot of stuff going on in Mount Olympus at the time. It was like we were like one of the like strongest branches in BFC, but we did not get along at all. Like and that shit was like I
I
guess
think
it
not.
stressed the Tay out like a motherfucker. I don't know what Tay was going through. He had to leave for a minute. He had to
No,
like,
no, Tay wasn't going through nothing. That's just Tay.
but Tay was like, I'm gonna. Nigga, you don't know me. But Tay was like, you got to disappear for a minute and get this shit together. So he put me and my other homie James, he's a British guy. He put me and him in charge. You know, he put Seal in charge of our Oni. Thing with that was, them niggas Oni didn't know me. Just like I didn't know Oni. I was like a month in. So when Tay made me leader, it was like he wanted us and Oni to be good, you know what I'm saying, be cool, but like that didn't happen. It just started a whole war with us and Oni.
Are you trying to get to where? Are you trying to ask me why I did the Oni versus Mount Olympus thing? Is that what you trying to
Nah.
get to?
I'm getting to, so I didn't like how shit was going to BFC pretty much what it came out. I tried to talk to James about shit, but like at the same time James was focused on everything in the whole. So I was focused on just me and the shit the people that I was working with. And I was trying to make sure it was good first. So I already had a plan to start my own club before I would join BFC. I only joined to Tay asked me to. There's I think I even knew on PS4, so I said, fuck it. But I was building my clan with only members that I legit brought in myself. Like I didn't take nobody from BFC. But when I made our fan page, I mean our not fan page, our clan page, I guess it got out to somebody and then I don't know, I just kicked out of BFC. And I'm just like, the fuck? And then that's when Tay hit me, was like, what the fuck going on? And James was like, I'm a traitor backstabber. I'm just like, whoa. And I sent hella messages explaining that that's not what it was at all. I was trying to explain the process, but you was not hearing me at all. You was just like, fuck you.
No, I wasn't. Yeah, I was like, I was pretty much like fuck you and all that. But it was the fact that right now you saying you didn't take anybody with you, but you did. This is exactly what happened with that. This is exactly what happened with that process. Like you had already, for one, you had already. Damn, he left us. I gotta wait till he get back to say because I don't want. There he goes. There he goes. Okay, first you already.
Where did?
You had already made a community page and brought in basically more than half of the members in that page was BFC. You brought everybody in there in that community page. And then but after you did that, then I get wind of the fact that you about to take whatever squad with you to, in which you did. You took at least 4 or 5 people from BFC with you. But at the same time, I do get that because they spent more time with you than anybody else because they was in your squad. So I did get that.
No. That's the thing. I didn't actually take members. I brought people that I recruited to BFC. Anybody who was in BFC before I was even involved, only that I actually took was me.
Yeah, I mean, here's what you misunderstanding though. Even though you may have brought them to BFC, they came to BFC. You don't have a college. You don't have a college recruiter come from Alabama and recruit 3 people. And then when that college recruiter get a new job at I don't know, Penn State, them people he recruited for Alabama ain't gonna go over there. You can't claim them for that. You recruited them from Alabama. No, that's how that go. But at the same time, I still understood what made me more. The part that made me mad the most was the going behind my back and Plumber's planning this whole thing about creating your clan and taking members with you and stuff like that. It's not if you leave, it's how you leave that I get irritated with. There's been people that left before that I don't mind if they leave. It's how you leave.
That's
kind of. I'll get you, guys. You didn't give me a chance to leave right because when y'all saw I changed the name on that page, y'all automatically.
No, I didn't give you a chance to leave right because it came from somebody else's mouth and not you.
Yeah, I mean, if
you told me.
James.
Who the fuck's this?
James.
Yes.
Where the fuck is Jamari and TBC at?
I don't know.
Wait, can I ask a question?
Yes.
What was all this like hostility in Olympus? What was going on with that? Like what was it that caused a lot of people not to get along that you said?
Jay.
I got no wait. Time out. Wait, before y'all start judging me and shit. Hold on.
It was just a joke, bro.
Let me tell you what the real shit is. Let me tell you what happened. It was the fact that I was Oni. Like when James hit me up, I was Oni. So like, when Oni joined Mount Olympus, they felt entitled, which they was. They was entitled. But Mount Olympus was theirs, vice versa. It was nothing. You know what I'm saying? So then when I recruited Sumo and everybody else, Cell felt coming in, but he already had a reputation. So like, them niggas always used to battle back and forth. So like, I had to separate Oni from Mount Olympus for a second.
And that's where the issue came in because causing that only felt like they were entitled to have their own galaxy, their own Kai, their own god. That means we had to go through a whole nother system, had to change everything up. We had to change everything for them.
Hold on, that wasn't the question. The question was, what was the beef in Mount Olympus? That's the reason. That's the beef in Mount Olympus right there. Then I was in between trying to make sure everybody was happy and shit. And then after like they fought, and then everybody was rooting for that shit. Like everybody wanted to see that shit happen because they knew that Mount Olympus was the best squad. Mount Olympus was the best squad, bro.
So it sounds like a technical power struggle. Was that it? Was it like?
That's what it was, and then I'm dealing with the bullshit in there. Then I gotta deal with like going back and forth with AOV and Anthony. Like I was getting hit on both sides. I was just like, yeah, I think this is crazy.
And I was looking at it was like I just wanted to give Oni Mount Olympus to do my own shit. And that was my whole goal. That what I was doing.
Like I said earlier, man, it's not if someone leaves, it's how.
And that's what I wasn't planning on leaving.
Well, he does have a point on that. It's like for instance, I'll give you an example. Like let's say for instance, let's say we're like all pirates and we get like a fucking treasure, right? Let's say like part of the crew, let's say part of the crew, some person from the crew took a part of the treasure without anybody knowing. Of course, the fucking captain or whatever the rest of the crew's gonna be pissed.
We gonna walk the fucking plank.
I completely feel you on that shit. But what I'm saying is like, I was gonna talk to you about this before I did anything. Like all I was doing was setting.
But see, like this is what I tell people this all the time. Like, look, if you want to leave, let it be known. Don't hold on to that shit because that's just like with anything else, rumors, whatever like that. If it gets out before you do it yourself, it's way worse. It's way worse.
Yeah.
I wanna know who the fuck snitched.
So, who did? I forget. I actually forgot who told me. I need to. If I go through my inbox, I can.
Cody.
Who was it?
Probably was that game.
Yeah,
I think it was Cody. Yeah, actually, I think it was Cody.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, Cody naming everything, ain't it?
That nigga stupid.
Yo, but I fuck
like
with Cody though. Shout out to Cody.
Stupid man.
I don't. He hasn't beat me once, and he still claiming he beat me 5 times.
Isn't that that guy that went ahead and took like those titles and shit from you?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He was using all my shit and everything.
Yo, but time out. A lot of niggas use James shit though. Like, let's be 100.
Yeah, but at one point, at one point that like James, you should have really done like you have your name on that shit. You should
Yeah,
have done
but
some legal shit
it's
on
still
that.
like come on, man. Like what I look like? Do I look like Aries Spears trying to sue somebody that work at Walmart? Nigga, no, I'm not gonna do all that.
So the
No,
fuck you mean? It's like
you look like you like Wyclef Dylan.
I'm not finna.
BFC did shit. Like, this one of the things that made my claim pop
And
off the most.
also too, Cody a kid, man. I'm not gonna. All I'm gonna say is, look. I'm a dig in his
Alright,
ass, you know.
Then don't sue him. Give the kid a fucking noogie or something so he can learn.
I mean, that's basically what I did. That's what I did. That's basically what I did when I went on live stream and just pretty much, you know, exposing them. I was like, I ain't gonna do no worse than that. What, you gonna be taking a quarter or some shit for over some copyright stuff? Nah, man, he's a kid.
Yeah, like you might at one point you might not do it, but like the problem is if he does that to someone else, somebody could do the opposite of what
Then let them do that. He can learn from them from that.
He can learn from them, and then he's gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna do it anymore.
I got more dignity than that, man. I'm not gonna.
Nah, it's like cause it's like
yo, I got a question. Where is Brothers of Oblivion?
right now in Xenoverse, or are we talking about as a whole?
As a whole, like, cause like for real, dog, like y'all should have been in the Xenoverse shit, bro.
Like the thing is, I first of all, I gotta give you guys a shout out because y'all definitely helped out the BOO get bigger than what it is. I appreciate you guys for helping me out 100% on that. I appreciate Tay. I appreciate James.
Cause I went to help you in that match against BFC, and I had a fucking Xbox 360. And I was like, looking back at y'all ass whooped, and I was just like, bruh.
I had the thing is I had like a couple, like 2 people that wanted to do a 3v3, like at least a 3v3, and I wanted to try to get more people into it, but I had somewhat of a dispute with another person, which led, you know, him to leave, and then the other person had to work. I can't be like, yo, you know what, you can't work, you have to go to the thing, you know.
We had Team Gurren. Team Gurren was the other clan that came in to help y'all.
Yeah, he helped me out. Yeah, and then I was pathetically low level, honestly, because for me, Xenoverse got so fucking boring. It's like we got all these nice DLC and everything and shit, but like it's like in between those DLCs, it's like it was like a long fucking wait. It's like shit with Destiny. It's like okay, you got all this good stuff, all this good DLC, but then when we do everything, when we find all the exotics, what the fuck is the point of it? You know? Yeah, it's like if you don't
make the competition.
Oh, Roxy said they're the bad clan. He said they the bad clan, right? You talking BOO Brothers of Oblivion?
All right, thank you.
Look at Roxy.
Nah, but like
real shit, it's the rush of being able to talk shit to somebody and actually whoop their ass. Like in a game that you watch as a kid, like it's a competition that makes it whole life. Like I mean, like the items are cool, but like the items ain't the reason I keep coming back and real shit.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking. That's why I was thinking possibly in the future, because I know y'all were in Smite. I had a couple of people for Smite.
You ain't gotta worry about Smite. I even tried to get Smite back off the ground, but Hollow did too much damage.
What the fuck did Hollow do?
He was being hollow. He was being hollow, and he went to Smite community. I mean, you know, Smite is a mobile community, so it's a lot more. They're a lot more strict in mobile community, you know, like League of Legends, Smite.
Wait, who did Hollow used to play as? Like, what was the character he was?
What was it?
Damn, what's that nigga's name?
Loki?
Whichever one can break somebody's family.
No, he would use I know he used Tyr, he would use Ravana, but he didn't know how to use Ravana. Who else he used? Hercules.
Okay.
It didn't matter.
So
whoever he picked, he would be like he'll go off. He be going off.
So he was good at the game, but like what fucked up the Smite community? Was he just talking mad shit?
Yeah, just he was being hollow, calling people niggers and coons and
Yo, hold on, cause I got mad good at Smite.
Like I've been playing like other games besides Smite. I've been playing like some Paragon. I've been playing some
So
Paladins.
Smite
I got my Overwatch.
Yeah,
and
all them hoes
and
down.
with BFC's with BFC's Smite branch, it was actually doing really well. It was active. It was doing well. There was no issues in between members or nothing like that. We was doing good in the community, but as soon as Hollow came in the picture, that shit was over.
Yeah, so yeah,
That's them on Universal. He thrive.
Yeah, like that's when he single-handedly dismantled the Smite clan. I was like, okay, this nigga's gone. That's it.
But he,
That shit just
hold
let
on,
nigga
son.
play
But
down the
Hollow was really good though. Like, let's not
Dude,
take
I
away
don't.
nothing.
You already know how I feel about that, Tay. I don't care how good you are. You can be the #1 ranked player in the world.
Yeah, but you don't give niggas credit when it's due. Like, that nigga is good, bro.
I don't care. I don't care. If you, I don't care how good you are.
you
You can be
sound
the
like
creator.
that.
You can be the creator of the damn game. But if you cause issues like that, you are gone. If you are not a team player, you are gone. I don't care.
Yo,
That's the same thing. That's the same. That I don't care who you are. I don't care how good you are.
I got one question to that. What took you so long to figure out Cody was fucking toxic?
No, it didn't take. I've been known that, but I keep letting niggas like Tay and fucking Anthony like, no, nigga, chill,
Wait, stop
just
fucking
suspend a nigga.
Yo, stop talking about me like I'm not here, bro.
Nigga, so what? You want me? What you want me to do, Tay?
Can I be toxic at times?
Tay,
That's the old Taylor, dog.
what's the point? What's the point of talking about somebody if you ain't gonna say it to why they not here?
I know, but be courteous, nigga. Like, what the fuck
I
are you
ain't
doing?
You
y'all
supposed to
guess.
be nice about it?
At least he's saying
it's
it
not
while
even-
you're here. At least
it wasn't even nothing bad towards you. Just saying like I just let niggas like you talk me into giving this nigga chance after chance.
Yo, I hate you, dog.
That's what it was. I was like, look, let the nigga go. At first, it was Anthony and Tay and Ian and even Zeno was like, look, get rid of this nigga, get rid of so and so. And I would say no. At first, I would say no. But then it got to the point where, you know what? Okay, if niggas gotta go, they gotta go. And then when I finally said niggas gotta go, nobody want to let anybody go.
Because they do something that's like really like, alright, you're not too bad.
Nah.
Yeah, but at one point it's like as like you said, like you gotta take consideration.
Yeah,
to
see,
what
we got somebody that's
does in the group.
we got somebody just talking about our
over.
Overwatch branch. Our Overwatch branch is actually doing really good. The only problem I have with the Overwatch branch is they have not got any actual clan. They got one clan battle on their belt. Other than that, they don't really go for clan battles, which I'm trying to get them to do. So
That's what I was gonna tell you. That's
the
why I
one
was
that they
like,
did, they got their ass whooped. Apparently, Taj led the charge, and they got their ass whooped. So we're gonna adjust that.
That's why I was gonna talk to you about. I was gonna be like, cause like they asked me where BOO is right now. I go to a bunch of groups right now. Like I'm in.
I mean, we can do
a
BFC, BOO, and Overwatch if you want. Man. I'm down with that.
I could definitely come up with some people to do that.
Yeah,
A lot of
that's
people
no
I know
problem.
play Overwatch, so
Well,
like I'm definitely cool with that.
okay. So next question. I like Zena. You ain't really asked no questions. What you got? What questions you got up under your belt?
I mean, I do have one question as far as so how are the Xeno? Well, I got two actually. So after all these years of just focusing on just Dragon Ball, you're just really planning to just shut it all down.
Not Dragon Ball itself. The Xenoverse page,
Xenoverse,
it drove me to a point to where like it made me not want to care about the brand anymore.
So what if
because
they bring a remastered Rage and Blast 2? Would you then be interested?
shit, I mean I'm already getting ready for fighters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm already getting ready for fighters. So
playing a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom. That's what we need.
I was just asking because I know BFC started from Dragon Ball Z theme, you know. So
yeah. I mean that's never gonna go away. That's always gonna be a core aspect. That's never gonna go away. But with Xenoverse, I had to shut it down. If I didn't, I probably would have just disappeared, and I would disappear entirely. If I hadn't shut it down, then my Xbox, my guys that's been with me since day one from 10 years, and when I started this thing, they would not have stepped in and offered to take over.
Okay.
So,
okay, as far as
So the real question is,
wait, what?
go ahead.
Yo, hold on. This nigga Sumo ended up doing good for like a whole 30 minutes, bro.
Bro, Sumo sound like Porky the Pig to me, bro. Like, I can't really hear that.
Oh,
Name,
and Taj from our Overwatch branch is actually starting up our Destiny. Yeah, thanks, Vid.
This nigga Sumo sound like he in between breaths and shit talking.
So.
Oh, Kyle, hold on a second. Wait, hold on a second. Kyle, yes, BFC does have a Gears of War branch. You have to talk to Brandon Robinson, the guy in charge of my Xbox community.
he just got.
Huh?
Look over the whole tree in his hoe.
You said what?
How many branches y'all got?
We got a shitload of branches. On PS4, we got, like I said, Overwatch, Injustice, Call of Duty, which is on and off, Destiny, Tekken. What else? I'm gonna say Naruto, even though it's dead as hell.
Nah, I swear.
I mean, those are the ones. Our Grand Theft Auto branch. We got a Grand Theft Auto branch, which is actually active. Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head for PS4, and then we got Pokemon, Smash Bros for DS.
I was real nice at Pokemon.
Yeah, you was. You learned. And then for Xbox is Gears of War, Xenoverse, Tekken, Killer Instinct. What else they got over there? They got a Destiny branch. Gun. Yeah, we got a Gundam branch, but like I don't count something that's like when the game's not actually out yet.
Ooh, I thought you were about to disrespect Gundam. I'm about to say, man, just get the hell out of here, yo. I thought you was about to do it. I thought so.
Like when it comes out, the branch will be open for it. So for Gundam Versus.
Tyrone, how about you start sitting on your damn router?
But before I cut you, what was your second question, Lewis?
Oh, I was gonna ask you. Okay, I know Dwayne and Devin them is running the branch, but as far as anything they want to do, does they have to go through you, or they could make their own?
If it's a major decision, yes, they gotta go through me. They still gotta go through me. You know, the only what their role is they're supposed to be. Because what I was doing was I was going by each branch and making sure they're maintaining their activity and make sure there's no drama going on. That's what they're supposed to be doing. And if somebody wants to start a branch, Devin and them will help them start that branch up and get it going and stuff like that. But as far as like, you know, making major decisions, no, they can't do that without me.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Now I've been seeing a lot, like from the beginning before, you know, I even asked you guys for help. Like a lot of people were shitting like on the BFC name because, you know, they wanted to like get like, you know, a challenge and stuff.
I mean, it's that comes with the territory. That's not just BFC. People are going to shit on whatever clan's name, period. But it just happens like nah. I mean, from my experience, unless like no one knows that clan, then yeah. But in general, a clan is always going to have somebody shitting on them. But people are going to have certain clans are going to have more people shitting on them than usual. And BFC just happens to have a lot of people shitting on them. But that's what happens when, you know, when you're the mainstream clan at that time.
But I don't see nobody shitting on. First of all, niggas respect BFC, bro. Like that's the thing. Like,
to an extent, I would say that.
One clan who don't fuck with BFC, and that's TDC. And we all know why they don't fuck with BFC. Everybody else is like, yo, I respect BFC.
No, they still fuck with us. Cause matter of fact,
TDC, Monolithus, DSA, UGC. Everybody's been BFC, dog. Like you started a fucking your own like little like tree stomping shit, and like niggas just grew up and did their own thing. Like so, like niggas respect BFC, bro. Like I don't want to hear
I'm,
niggas don't like
mm,
BFC, dog.
like I said, it's to an extent, man. It's to an extent. Just like I mean, just like with whatever Cody's fucking clan is called, I forget what his fucking name. Like them niggas, them niggas hate us. They hate us. Even though they took even though they took our entire system, including belts and everything, they hate us though. But the only reason why they hate us is because of the backlash they got for what they did, and that they were removed from the clan because they were the toxic players. So that's and also too, as far as the current status of BFC, like I said, a huge chunk of the BFC was Xenoverse, which is why people in the Xenoverse community think that BFC is gone because we're not doing Xenoverse. BFC is not gone. BFC is very active in other games, and the other branches are pretty active as well. If you don't play those other games, you don't know. You said what?
Yeah, I agree.
The question is, are you coming back or are you completely done?
To Xenoverse?
Yeah.
No, not the Xenoverse. The Xenobranch is done. The Xenoverse is done. Xenoverse is done. But I did let them, if they do want to continue do like point matches, and if they want to do their little title belts and stuff like that, they can do that for the people that are still playing and stuff like that, which there aren't really very many after I shut down the site and everything. So, but it was either that or I left entirely, because I was so close to leaving to the point to where I wouldn't be there at all. And if I wasn't there, it definitely would have crumbled.
Real shit, I can resemble with you on this shit. Cause like that's the reason I took breaks a lot, because that shit drives me to not even want to play this shit no more. Like it's supposed to be so toxic. And then there's like this Facebook, and like, why are you doing this hard and even online, like on Facebook? And it makes you like not even want to be in the group no more, like play the game. Like
See,
it like that's the reason I fell back a lot of different times. It was like this and like.
I can deal with the BS from other clans and stuff like that. It's my own people I can't deal with when it gets to a certain point. Because I expect at some point I expect you to get the message on what's going on. After if I suspend you so many times, if I lock something down so many times, you should understand that okay, you probably shouldn't do that no more. You know, like you're not gonna pick up a burning coal 5 times back to back. You're not gonna do it.
I know some of this.
So that's just, and like I said, the Xenobranch it caused a lot of damage. So I had to shut it down.
Yo, so like Gundam's gonna be lit though, right?
Huh?
Gundam's gonna be everything, right?
You said Gundam?
Yeah.
Gundam is going to be it until fighters come out. When fighters come out, I'm gonna have to step aside from Gundam, and I'm gonna have to put someone else in charge of Gundam, because I already got a whole new layout for fighters for BFC and the competitive league. So.
Alright, so what if fighters doesn't do what you think is going to do? What are you doing next?
Oh, it's going to. I can promise you that it's going to, because you got, for one, it already has a fan base, and right now the community, it already has a fan base. Guilty Gear and stuff like that, they had to build their fan base from the ground up. They didn't have an anime, they didn't have a manga, they didn't have a TV show, they didn't have none of that stuff.
Yeah,
So they had
the game is made by Atlas. That's the guys who made Guilty Gear. I heard.
Arc System.
Arc System. Excuse me. And it's like people in like the fighting game communities, because I go every Tuesday to these guys' events where they hold like all these fighting games and stuff. and they also like do things with like CEO. You know CEO,
Mm-hmm.
like like Alex Jabali and everything. And the thing is, they literally said that this game will possibly shit on Infinite. Like,
It is going to shit on Infinite. But I'm gonna tell you why it's going to shit on Infinite. For one, Marvel's Capcom Infinite is made by Capcom, so Capcom's gonna get shitted on regardless. Uh, they they've been doing terrible these past couple years. The last good thing they did was Street Fighter 5, but now they done fucked that over too. And I got Street Fighter 5.
Resident Evil 7 was not bad though.
Nah, Resident Evil 7, they kiss my ass.
Damn. Alright, never mind then. Go ahead.
But this is how you know Fighters is gonna do good from the get go. The Fighters was not even supposed to be at E3. It wasn't supposed to be at E3 this year. When the information got leaked for Fighters, they got the invitation and they had to present it. And then they had to throw together a quick demo, which is why they only had 20% of the game done. So you got 20% of the game, including the 6 characters, and they said only 35% of the mechanics have been implemented in the game for the demo. Yeah, 35% of the mechanics was implemented for the demo for E3 because they didn't have time to put everything in there because they had just started a project. They're still in the middle of doing rough drafts and drawing up plans and stuff like that. So they had to throw it together and they put that emo. That 20% completed game got nominated for more awards than any other game except for one game, and that was a fucking pirate game. They did that game did the second. That game did the second best at Evo. Oh, not Evo. At E3. They did the second best at E3. The line to play the demo was 3 hours long.
So you don't feel like it's a step back from Xenoverse 2?
No, it's not a step back. It's not a step back because it's 2 totally different types of games.
Exactly, and that's why I hate, because I'm like, you literally changed the whole aspect.
If it was, it would be a step back if they made another game, whether it was Xenoverse or if it was Fighters, but it was still that MMO aspect, and they took out a bunch of stuff. That's a step back. You changed Xenoverse. To me, I don't even consider Xenoverse a fighter. It's an action.
What?
It's an action MMO. It's an action. It's an action game.
You disrespectful.
It's an action game. If you gotta do all if you gotta do all this other stuff to grind, it's an MMO with PvP. That's just like DC Universe. It's not a fighter game, but you do the same shit. You get gear and you can fight each other. If you want, if you don't want to fight each other, you go and do quests.
So Injustice 2 is not a fighter?
Injustice 2 is a fighter, but it's not an MMO.
So, but you gotta grind. You gotta grind to get these pieces of the game.
But it's not an MMO. You grind to get the fight money and stuff like that, and then you can buy stuff from the store. You don't gotta go through on quests. You don't gotta level up. You don't gotta do that.
But you have to though.
Where Fighters is strictly fighting based. It's none of that. It's none of that stuff that's tipped to balance, nothing like that. It's a game based off of complete skill.
It's in the Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear aspect.
No, that's what makes me mad about it. Because DDG has never been
You said what?
They had to pay for that McDonald's Wi-Fi again. You know you ain't got that.
Hey, man, y'all can't hear me?
Nah, man.
You better put that quarter in that slot machine for more internet, nigga.
Facts, nigga.
Come on, man.
Buy another McDouble, nigga, so you get 15 minutes, motherfucker.
Come on, man.
You said what were you saying now?
Bro, Dragon Ball Z has never been one of those up, down, left, right, X or combo
It
type
has
games.
been, bro.
It was.
It was.
Oh yeah, that was fucking 22, and that's exactly what that shit
But
look
see,
like.
but that's what. But no. The last time it was. The last time it was like.
You saw how bad Battle with 22 felt, right?
Tenkaichi 3.
But no. Tenkaichi 3 wasn't based like that. The first set of Budokais were set like that. A lot of y'all don't. A lot of y'all, complain about fighters don't remember those.
You said what?
A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fighters don't remember those. A lot of y'all complain about fig
You know why?
Y'all don't remember. Y'all don't. A lot of people that complain about fighters right now are the ones that don't really remember when the games were 2D based competitive.
Yeah, but the mechanics evolved so much, though. Yeah, the mechanics evolved so much.
It's for old niggas, bro.
You said what now?
Like, it's
It's for like old niggas. What you say, bitch?
Nah, but the mechanics evolved so much. It's kind of like this. Would you go from a touch screen to a flip phone again?
Man, that what they did. They gave you a flip phone.
If the price was right,
But I
then
buy a sidekick right now, though, my nigga. That ass.
I know, but it's just that the mechanics evolved so much that everybody's used to the new stuff.
that's what I'm saying. Like we got the when Budokai Tenkaichi came out, we got that type of gameplay, that type of mechanics from Budokai Tenkaichi for the last 15 years.
That is true.
So that's what everybody is used to. That's what everybody's used to seeing. And a lot of people that are not interested, a lot of people that are not interested in fighters right now are 20-year-olds.
No, but okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was spoiled to Tenkaichi too, but Raging Blast itself came out with that more of that 3D, and that spoiled me to that.
Yeah, see,
So,
I will say this: Raging Blast 2, to me, Raging Blast 2 is the best DBZ fighting game as far as mechanics wise.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It spoiled me to that. You see what I'm saying? Versus going back to what Tenkaichi is, when I know they could make something better than Xenoverse.
And that's where Raging Blast 2 is where BFC actually set itself apart from everybody else, from all the other clans. Raging Blast 1 was where we were struggling to kind of figure out who we are and what do we want to do.
I don't think literally going to the fighters is a bad thing. I think it's
What's up,
honestly a
Hydro?
good choice.
And Kyle Dillard says, I for one sort of like the idea that went back to the roots of sort of, okay, yeah, they go back to the roots, and like he likes how Dragon Ball Supersonic Warriors was. I actually didn't play Supersonic Warriors.
I was cold in that shit, man. Oh, man.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just not progressing after Xenoverse 2. Unless I see some Raging Blast 2 type gameplay come back, I'm just not gonna do DBZ anymore.
It's the fact that people, they want that created character system. And the thing about created character systems is they break the games. The only game I have not seen, the only fighting game that I haven't seen with a created character system that didn't break the game was Soul Calibur. Because Soul Calibur lets you take the movesets of an already existing character.
Same shit on Xenoverse though.
Nah, you can't do that on Xenoverse.
The moves are from characters that are already
you can't do that on Xenoverse, because the reason why you can't do that on Xenoverse is because the characters themselves, the original characters themselves, aren't balanced.
That's also true.
There's the character, those original characters aren't balanced. Some of them have priority. Some of them hit a lot harder. Some of them can't do nothing. Some of them don't even have. Some of them don't even have a full combo. So like it's not balanced at all. If the game was balanced, if Xenoverse was balanced, it would be on par with Raging Blast 2. With a created character system, oh, it would be amazing. But it's not balanced. You can't. It's extremely hard to make stat-based games competitive.
You gotta look at it. If you're making a character, you want your character to be as good as possible in the way you want him to be. So it's like with Xenoverse, it gave you the option. Like they put in this scenario, I saw a fight yesterday. Tay had 3 stamina bars, and he was going head over blue. And I'm sitting here wondering, how did this nigga do this? And then when I realized what he was doing, it made sense. It was like, dude, like this actually smart as fuck. And that's because he made his character that no other character fights like that in the actual your main character. So that's what makes Xenoverse that you're actually able to make your character as OP as you need it to be to win. Like it gave you that option, which with other games it levels the playing field. And
But
I know
see,
some people
but
playing
see,
field.
the point, the definition in Xenoverse, the definition of OP is cheese. That's the definition of OP in Xenoverse is cheese. Just like the OP thing that was a second ago was the Ziso on fucking
Yeah.
Namekians and Lamajin. That's broken as hell, and people would use that, and then they would be unstoppable. People that don't even win with that shit.
I've killed
That's-
niggas that use him.
And that's
So-
when you know what they do? They get you colder because when you learn how to beat that nigga, like
It may get you one person colder, but as far as everybody else in the community, everyone else ain't got the same type of skill as you.
Yeah,
And in the
I
Xeno,
remember
okay,
when
look
that
in the
shit was
in the literally in the Xenoverse
Remember-
community, in the Xenoverse community, there's literally like maybe a handful of people that can actually fucking play the game, and guess what? They all know each other.
we do.
They
We
all
do
fucking know each other.
Can I put it in one perspective? When it comes to right now fighters and Xenoverse, as he said, like in Xenoverse, like really the top thing to do to be able to like be like a top player is cheese. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. It's because, as he said, like most of these moves are broken, especially in Xenoverse, and especially with a game where you're constantly changing up the stats, or you can be able to come up with custom stats for your own character. It'll be hard to balance
Well,
out.
it's not even that. It's like it's to the point to where people exploit the mechanics. They exploit the some of the super moves, the ultimates and stuff like they get the ones that they can exploit the most. Music. Right now, the biggest exploit is the key blast. You know, before you start a combo.
Oh my god, this shit.
Yeah, like that. Before that wasn't even a thing, but when they figured it out, now everyone does it. The key blast before to start the combo, and then
what's this shit called? Super Special Beat Candy Combo back in Universe 1.
yeah, like that. Like that combo alone that you talking about, Trey, made the sorriest niggas amazing.
Bro, I got bodied by level 59, bro. I was so... The nigga hit me with 2 Special Beat Candy this game.
So
That
but like I said, it's stuff like that. I've lost to things to where like one time I fought Jason Bell, and I was whooping his ass in Xenoverse 1, and he did a special beam cannon, and I did mock dash, and you know usually mock dash is supposed to get you away from the nigga. The mock dash made me jump towards him while he was still doing the special beam cannon, and it killed me.
Yeah, I'm in the situation.
So it's stuff like that.
Man, I like shit like that. Like I hate it because like I lose to it, but it gives me the aspect. Okay,
What's up, Silent?
I had to get around.
But yeah, that's how it is. But like I said, fighters is gonna be, it's gonna be a real. It's if you're a competitive gamer, if you're an actual competitive gamer, you're going to love fighters. Competitive gamers, like especially people that like fighting games. I love Street Fighter 5. I love Tekken 7. I love fighting games. I love Marvel vs. Capcom, but I just don't like Capcom's practices. I refuse to buy a Capcom game until they actually get all the fucking extra versions out their system.
Yeah, like for me, like I like Overwatch, I like Heroes of the Storm, but I don't fuck with things that Blizzard does.
Just like I'ma still get Infinite, but I'm gonna get Infinite like 6 months down the road after fucking Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Ultimate Edition comes out. So I'm gonna wait on that.
How do you guys feel about a Naruto MMO?
That would be one difficult thing to do, because everybody's gonna want to have a fucking Sharingan.
Well, not even that. The difficult. They already asked Namco about if they're going to do a Xenoverse version of Naruto. There's no plans on it. There's no. It's not that. Actually, there's enough. There's more than enough moves. There's more than enough styles. There's more than enough specials and stuff like that. Their problem is customization as far as your aesthetics. like what you're going to wear. The problem with Naruto is everybody wears the same fucking thing, except for except for the core characters. Everyone wears that same green jacket. Everyone says that everyone wears that same damn green vest, unless it's Naruto, Sakura, Sasuke. You know, it's a handful of characters. It's a handful of characters that have their own clothes.
That's the reason not to make gang though.
I mean, it is because whenever everyone was complaining about that shit, they learned from that from Xenoverse 1. Because Xenoverse 1, everybody wore the same shit, and everybody complained about it.
Yeah,
if you do that in Naruto, they're gonna get the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're learning from that. So like until they can come up with more stuff, they have no plans of doing that, which is why they released the Naruto fucking MOBA. Basically, it's basically a MOBA.
Is it a 4v4?
Yeah, it's a 4v4. It's basically Smite.
I can dig that though.
I could fuck with that.
But more action packed.
I'll fucks with that. Yo, let me ask you a question. Where are you guys gonna try to get in the Overwatch community?
Wait, what do you mean?
Where are you guys planning on getting to? Are you guys planning to getting very known in the Overwatch community, or you plan on?
I'll leave that up. Like I said, I'll leave that up to Devin and Dwayne to push that, and the Overwatch and Overwatch leader. I don't do that. I right now I'm specializing in doing the marketing and promoting right now. That's a lot easier for me. Drawing shit for BFC and you know, working on the BFC comic and doing the videos and stuff like that, editing, whatever like that. I'm sticking to that right now to kind of give myself a break. I'm not doing all that management and pushing and stuff like that. Only thing I do is I tell them what they need to do, and if they get it, they get it. They don't.
Well, let me ask you. What do you like? Can you give me a where you see the BFC in the Overwatch community?
I mean, from what I've seen with if it's the right team, because like the members that I've seen, because I play Overwatch on a regular now. From the people I've seen, like Leo, Eddie, Lorenzo, myself as a healer, not a DPS, but as a healer or a tank. Who else we got? If it's the right team set up, then yeah, they'll do extremely well. But a lot of times they end up be short 2 or 3 people because people's time frames and stuff like that. So if they get a good team together, then yeah, they'll do decent.
Because like you know Overwatch is now into a point, because I know you trying to like get like trying to say, like, I know the BFC don't want to cause trouble in any type of way.
I mean, that's not gonna happen, because you know why? All my toxic people are gone, so that's not gonna happen.
Okay, well, fair enough. But like that community, I heard, is getting very bad. So
I mean, that's any gaming community anyway.
No, but like there are levels to it. A lot
of people. Name one actual gaming community that's just fully humble.
That is true. That is true. Not almost, not like a lot of gaming communities are pretty toxic. But
if you think Overwatch is bad, don't even bother going in Call of Duty. Call of Duty is probably the most toxic community of all games. Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto, and Grand Theft Auto is not even competitive.
A lot of people are saying that it's almost as bad as League right now. And League is pretty fucking bad.
Well, that's because I mean, League is bad because they have fucking $500,000 pots. people be getting rich off of League of Legends, so I wouldn't doubt it.
And it's like it's not that. It's also to the point where it's like, you know, now they're doing that shit. You ever heard of that that new thing they're doing, swatting?
I don't know that term for Overwatch.
Okay, so like now it's now like in general now, because Overwatch right now, the main like literal league for like pro players, they would usually use for PC. So the thing is with that now, with swatting, what they do is actually hack you to a point, so you'll have the police sent to your house in a
that thing. Well, I mean they've been doing that before Overwatch. That's been a thing way before Overwatch.
Yeah, it's like It's like now,
that was the
like,
thing back on 360 and stuff, man. That's not Overwatch's fault.
no, it's not Overwatch's fault. It's just like the community's pretty shitty, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like
That
it's.
started in Call of Duty.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that started with Call of the whole swatting thing. Yeah, that started with Call of Duty.
Oh, okay. No, because I'm just hearing this shit now, so I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
that yeah.
like,
but now if you do it, yeah, they're gonna get you for doing it, and you're the one that's gonna be doing double time. I think a kid is spending he's spending like the rest of his adolescence in juvie, and then after juvie he's gonna do another 20 years in in actual prison. Yep.
see,
Because
that's what
because
happens
because
when
you
take a
got
game
the
too fucking far.
you got the SWAT team of that whatever district that is. You got the SWAT team to go out, and you could have possibly got someone killed.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely true. It's just like, cause now, besides that, cause I always have a gripe with the damn community, cause the reason why I have the gripe with the fucking community is cause like people have a nice tendency of doing the dumbest shit. Like,
Well, I mean, you gotta get over that stuff, man. That stuff is going. That's never gonna go away. That's something you just gotta get over. People are gonna do dumb shit. The community is gonna be rough. And then on top of that, if you as a clan, like I said, you have your clan, and if you want your clan to go the distance and whatever game that is, when your clan starts going that distance, they're gonna start actually targeting you. And then if you let that just drive you insane, it's all gonna fall apart. It's gonna fall apart so fast.
Oh no, it's like, cause that's why I made my group. That's why I made my group in the first place. Cause it's like that like in that shit, like you got a community where we're having people who like
But see, it's
like,
two different things though. With your own group, you can maintain your sanity in your group a lot longer than you can maintain it in the outside community. Because when you're in your own community, your own page, most of you are actually friends. Y'all can talk to each other on different bases. You become a family. Just like with family, like with actual family, you can get pissed off at your family members and like that. You may stop talking to your brother or your sister for like maybe a week or so or two or whatever like that. But then y'all cool again, whatever. That's what it is.
True.
But out in them other communities, it's gonna be a constant knockback. It's gonna be constant fucking aggression, hostility, irate people. It's just constant. And if you are pushing your brand that far constantly and you get noticed like that, they're gonna gun for you. Just like when BFC first got on the Xenoverse page, because before we never felt that kind of aggression before, because when I first started BFC, we didn't have Facebook. There was MySpace, but you didn't have the communities like you did on MySpace. So like there's no tools at our disposal. Once we was able to use Facebook and groups and go into communities, that's where the shit got heavy. And a lot of times I just I brushed all that shit off, man. But yeah, whatever. I did my stuff in the communities and stuff like that. But I mean, you said what?
Like, you gotta have tough skin to be a clan leader, because at the end of the day, if you start prospering in whatever game you playing, you gonna get a lot of shit talk. I still get folks shit talk that niggas from BFC, and I be like, y'all don't even play this shit no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. We already got.
That's it. Like we haven't done anything with Xenoverse for what, almost 2 months now. I think it's like 2 months or so, something like that. But our name is still getting brought up, so it's like. All
that is, James, you gotta realize this just respect. This shows that you made an impact on the culture.
But see, my issue is it's not the fact that exactly it's not what people are saying. It's not whether or not the name gets brought up or not. It's if you going to bring up something about me or BFC, include this whole story. Don't tell just your fucking make-believe version to make yourself look cool as shit. That's
All right.
that and that's and that's
Can
the
I ask a question?
and that yeah. Go ahead.
What was the whole thing with DSA and BFC?
DSA. Oh no. There's no problem with DSA. DSA is Chris Cannon's clan. DSA was a squad with us, and Chris Cannon, I put him in charge for a while of the Xenoverse branch, and he felt like he wanted to lead his own. He wanted to try leading his own clan, and he came to me. He's like, "Hey, I was thinking about, is it okay if I can take my squad or some of my squad members and start up a clan and this and that?" I was like, "Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, bro. I ain't got no problem with DSA."
Okay.
Yeah, there's no
So this is more like what do you mean that your name being brought up like it is?
like
I haven't heard anything bad about BFC in a minute.
just like with Khalil. That shit that Khalil did. Half of that video, not even just me, when he was talking about other people too. Half of that shit that Khalil was talking was bullshit. Khalil be lying through his teeth about a lot of stuff. So I had to correct that. Just like you came to me, you inboxed me.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even ask you to be in my shit. You already know how I operate. Any and everybody can come in and out my clan.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter how bad you are, don't matter how good you are. Even in the screenshot I showed you, when he said, well, once I was like, well, you gotta go, dude. If you're not a BFC member, you gotta go. It's a BFC community. It's not an open community.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not in the clan, you can't be in there. And you got mad at, so you like, well, I'm a good fighter. You're losing a good fighter. So, nigga, bye. Like, I don't care how good you are.
I mean, Khalil's not in my clan because he like a different fighter. Because I fuck with him, you know what I mean? So I get it, you know, like even just in general, because I got the people in my clan. One thing is like you have to at least get B rank to even consider inviting you, but most people in my, I invite people because like I just usually like their energy. I fuck with them, even if, like other people, like they got a little quick to my motherfuckers, like come on.
Like I said, like I did before Khalil inboxed me asking to, well, he didn't straight up ask. You know, he put the offer on the table to where like, well, if you can beat me, I'll join. And I didn't beat him, and he still came in.
I like from playing with Khalil. I know he's the type of nigga. He did that because he was supposed to come in and beat as many niggas and say it and talk shit. Because that's the type of nigga he is. Like,
And so like he still, but afterwards he still said, yeah, I'll join you anyway. And then after he gets put in the squad and everything like that, after he had a couple wins, he's like, well, I'm not part of y'all. I was like, okay, well, if you're not part of us, why are you here?
See,
Why you he even participated in the point matches and stuff. So like,
yeah, there was a reason. That's what I'm saying. Like Khalil, look at Khalil's
But if you're participating in the point matches, if you're qualifying for, you know, title shots and stuff, like, if you're doing that, you are part of the clan. That's what that system is for. It's for our clan members. That system is for our clan members. So of course, if you're doing that, if you're doing that for like a whole month, of course everyone assumes that you're in a clan.
Yeah, I can understand. I can see that.
So after I say, well, if you're not in a clan, you gotta go, and then you want to get butthurt because I didn't care that you, I don't care that you're the so-called best in the making, whatever. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. I can see it because I'm the same way.
So I mean, Khalil be lying through his teeth like a motherfucker. It's not even just about that. Like it's even. I hope he watching this, and I hope he hear this too. Just like he talking about, oh, well, I used to run a fight club, nigga. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I ain't know that. You know.
Nah, all kinds of shit. I don't know. I can't believe that the shit that come out of Khalil's mouth. So it is what it is.
Real truth, man.
What do you mean, like a fight club? Like literally a fight club in the game?
Yeah, no, a fight club. Like he said, he was backyard fighting and shit.
That's it.
No, like from fucking like some Kimbo Slicer. He said when he was in middle school, he ran a fight club. Get the fuck out of here.
That's cute. That's very cute.
Cause matter of fact, who was he arguing with? I think he was arguing with Zeno.
Hey, no. Conversation over.
I think he was arguing with Zeno on that. Yeah, next topic. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'm quiet. I'll stop. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I think we pretty much got everything situated. Like all the things out on the table. BFC is focusing on other things right now. These ain't not be out of universe situations because they done with this shit. I do think you should still like the people
Oh
who still
shit.
does.
Hold on, I
No,
gotta answer. I gotta answer the question. Where's my phone at? I gotta answer the questions that people fucking commented and inbox me. Hold on. I got a list on them.
I got one more request though. The people you have in BFC who does still like go hard on for Xenoverse, you ever thought about just like giving them their own little thing?
Giving them, they do got their own little thing. They can do it on the Xenoverse branch. The Xbox is the only one that's allowed to do outside Clan v Clan stuff.
So
With
PS4
Xenoverse.
yeah,
PS4 is not doing it. PS4 is
my
not doing it
Xbox
because they
side is
couldn't.
actually they couldn't.
Because PS4 is not doing it because evidently they couldn't handle it at first. There was too much aggression, too much hate going on and stuff like that. Xbox hasn't had that problem.
Yeah, because actually my Xbox side and your Xbox side is about to fight for me.
That's fine. The Xbox side can do whatever they want.
Mm.
The Xbox side is eligible for that.
It's weird because I be talking to my my homie who runs my Xbox branch, and like he said, like they're pretty chill as fuck over there, like on the BFC side.
Yeah.
Like they send them a message and shit. So I'm like, what the fuck is up with his phone? It's a bunch of testosterone and anger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me answer this question real quick. Okay, Willie Monroe said excuse me. Willie Monroe says, "Do you feel we will ever be as successful in other games as we are in Dragon Ball games?" Honestly,
It's a good one.
honestly, no. The reason why I say we won't, I don't think we'll be as successful in Dragon Ball games because the Dragon Ball franchise is what built our name.
Started.
Yeah, it's what built our name and everything like that. So it's kind of hard to top something that actually built you to that type of hype.
Well, you guys got known in the game community by other
I mean,
games as well. So
yeah, there's
it's
other
like,
games coming out, but
that's other positive.
there's other games coming out. Yeah, but will it ever? Will Gundam put us on the same height level as Dragon Ball? No.
Probably not.
I mean, the main thing is not to toot my own horn, but because the reason why the Dragon Ball franchise pushed us to that is because I am a Dragon Ball fan. I love Dragon Ball, so that drove me to do it even more. I like Gundam too, but not as much as Dragon Ball. I like Street Fighter, definitely not as much as Dragon Ball. I mean, like that drove me to that. Dragon Ball has not just the game itself. Dragon Ball is what made me become an artist in the first place. The type of art style, you know,
So would you say
Dragon
that
Dragon Ball itself has more of an impact on me than people think. It's not just a game for me. It's not just a show.
So would you say that if, like, let's say you build yourself, because you say you're gonna build yourself a whole branch on Gundam, right?
Yeah.
So let's say, because a lot of people here, because we all grew up with Dragon Ball, right? All right. So let's say, would you say that most of your success is?
I mean, I grew up on
like,
Gundam too, so.
Yeah, I grew up like on shit like that, Ronin Warriors, fucking like, you know, like stuff like fucking Hokuto no Ken.
Yeah.
First of all, we still gotta finish that fucking debate that we had before.
Hmm?
With Yujiro and Kenshiro.
Oh man, we didn't been done that, man.
No, we did not finish that shit. No, we still gotta finish that shit. I don't know. But anyway, like, as I said, like, would you say, like, if we get more people in the BFC and you go ahead and get them to be more dedicated on each branch, would the name, like, you know, would you be okay with getting, well, of course you'd be okay with it, but would you, like, get your name out there more faster than the other branches?
Okay, to answer your question on that, that is very, very draining. The point of me putting people in charge of branches is I'm taking a gamble, and the reason why I put someone in charge of a branch is because I feel like they have the same passion about that particular franchise that I do Dragon Ball, and then they will push that branch to be like the Dragon Ball branch, because I can't do it. I can start it up, I can give the good ideas, I can do all that, but I don't have the passion behind that particular franchise to push it like I did Dragon Ball. That's got to be somebody else.
Alright, I understand that part. Let me ask you a question. Will there ever be a time where the BFC and the BOO have a collaboration to work together at one point? Would you like to do something with that?
Like what do you mean work together? Like exactly what?
Like let's say for instance, because I have my own YouTube channel. You know this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's say, because I sometimes get a couple of people to play a game with me. I sometimes even do like these talk show episodes. I have my own Overwatch talk and stuff. Let's say I wanted to get like, you know, me and 2 other people from the BOO, and you and 2 other people from the BFC. We play some Overwatch together, right? We show collaboration between like the two groups.
Oh, you talking about like a kind of like an ally thing against another clan or something like that?
So, sort of, and also just like, you know, just like a regular talk show episode, you know.
Okay. Let me answer this then. Okay, as far as like, you know, guest starring or talk shows and stuff like that, that I don't mind, but merging to take on another clan, that I can't do. I can't merge, like I can't tag team with BOO to take on another clan, because what does that say about 2 clans taking on one? You know, you can't do that. I mean, it's different if it's like BOO and BFC versus 2 other clans. That's different, because then it's a 2-on-2 clan battle. That's different. But you know, just because you're short on members or we're short on members and we pull you over, that doesn't really count as a win, because it's not your members and it's not my members. So you can't really give either brand the win.
That's true. It's just like,
so I avoid doing the whole the ally clan v clan thing. I mean, like, but you know, if you just want to play, like I said, you just want to do some quick play on Overwatch, whatever like that, or some competitive play, not just against random stuff like that, I don't mind doing that. But as far as like official clan v clan stuff, nah, it's not smart.
How would you like to set up like even stuff like a 3v3?
Yeah,
like, I mean, elimination?
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I can do that. I don't mind. I can get that set up. I can tell them to get it.
And I'm actually down for that if you're willing to do that.
All right, let me answer the next question for this from the comments and shit like that. All right, we got Fuller, Cody Fuller, I think Fuller. I forget who the first name, but he asked, if given the opportunity, would you be willing to form an alliance with DOG or DSA? Well, okay, Fuller, to answer your question, if you're watching or if you're going back to record or watch or whatever like that, to alliance, just like I answered Nick Craze Mace, I'm not too big on doing an alliance thing as far as merging to take on another clan and stuff like that. I'm okay with doing, you know, like features and, you know, guest starring and, you know, stuff like that. But I mean, if I would say this, I actually, I would like if all the clans that basically broke off of BFC came back and everyone got back together. That would be nice, yeah. But as far as like allying to take on someone else, like coming together to take on someone else and do that, like that's not, like I said, that actually would cause more conflict between the 2 clans, because he'd be like, oh, well, my people did all the work. No, my people did all the work. Then you're gonna have another beef there. So that's not something I think is smart to do. But as far as like what I like everyone to come back home to be together, yeah, it would be cool. I mean, to start fresh and get everyone back on the ground level, yeah, it would be nice.
Alright, I'll be right back, right?
All right. Uh,
Um,
who's all still here? I ain't heard Tay say nothing in a minute.
They probably went to sleep.
Yeah, probably did. You got any more questions, Zeno?
Nah.
Trey? Yeah, I think he's gone. All right. Okay. All right. I think I'm going ahead and wrap it up then, since everybody's gone. All right, yeah. With that being said, this went on a lot longer. This went on a lot longer than it was supposed to. An hour and 30 minutes. I was only supposed to do like 40 fucking minutes.
Damn.
Yeah. But with that being said, this is JCB87. Closing out with Zeno. Closing out with no Megatron, also Tay Washington and Tyrone, which is also Sumo Trey. And that's going to be the end of the show and the end of the stream. It will still be up for you guys to view later, to review and watch. And if I name dropped you and you have not happened to not be here, I apologize that you weren't here to hear it personally. But if you hear the recording, feel free to inbox me or call me out on the wall or whatever. You know, I have no problem talking to you or anybody. So with that being said, that's it. And we are out of here. I'm probably going to play some Overwatch or something. I don't know. We're going to see. But have a good night, everybody.
Alright, wait a minute.
All right.